Hey folks, so you catch me in the car today, with it being raining, as you can see here. Yeah, so I'm on my way down to Preston, to the Ghost Bikes clothing store, and mainly just because it's raining and it's a miserable weekend. I can't get out on the bike and do any videos, so I thought I'd have a run down, see what sales and bits and bobs are going on, and while I'm down there I can watch the MotoGP Qualifying on their big screen, and also get some lunch while I'm there. Also, I noticed that the Elvington Wheelie World Record Speed Championships are on next weekend at Elvington Runway over in Yorkshire. So my plan is, weather permitting, is to get over there and do some videos, watch that, and also while I'm there I'll probably camp a night or two. So I've been down to Preston as well to go outdoors. Reason being is my tent, basically last year when I was camping, motorcycle camping, leaked during the night. It was only a cheap two-man tent, so I've been and bought a better one today, and also they've got some really good discounts and sales on down there, and bought a few other bits and pieces while I was in the shop as well. So with all the new things we've bought today, what I'll do is I'll flip now to home and show you what I've purchased. Okay, so we're back home, and yeah, like I said, I bought a couple of things today, one being a new tent, which I'll show you in a second, but yeah, so the new helmet set up with the Osmo Action camera that I'm actually filming on now in 2.7K 60 frames per second. Gets mounted on the front of my helmet just here, and it's not on the side where the drift used to be. I'll just show you another shot of that now. Okay, so today I purchased a new tent, and the reason for this is that, as I said, my old tent leaked last year. It was only a very cheap £40 two-man tent, so I've gone for something a little bit more expensive. But Go Outdoors, which have shops around the country, they have a sale on currently, and this tent here retails, it's a two-man tunnel tent, retails for about £200, and I got £100 off today, so big sale at Go Outdoors. So if you are after some new camping equipment, then head down there. They're really good. But this is a two-man tunnel tent. It's an OEX Jackal 2. And it's a tunnel tent, but just a little stat on it. Basically, it's a 5,000mm, which is something to do with the waterproofing, which is pretty good, I believe. And it has a built-in breathable ground sheet, and it weighs about 2.95 kilograms. But what I like about this one is the actual pack on other two-man tents I've seen have a zip. Basically, it's okay when it's new, but once you've undone it, put the tent up, take it down, you can never get it packed away too small or back into the actual bag that it comes in and zip it up again. Whereas this one is like a top-fed bag. There's plenty of room still left in it, so it should be pretty good. What I liked best about it is the actual size this way. So it's really, really narrow, and this is all to do with the poles being a little bit shorter in length. So this will actually fit into my top box. So I don't have to have it on the back of my seat or strapped to the back of my seat anymore. So that's another thing that I really like about this tent. So I'll pop up a picture of the tent actually up and ready just now, so you can see that. Okay, one of the things I've just found out while looking inside the tent is basically if you take it out of the sleeve, you have two separate bags, and both these bags are roll top waterproof bags, which is great. So you've got obviously the outer sheet and then the poles and the inner tent. But what I noticed, not only are they roll top waterproof bags, but they've got these loops on the backs of them, so you can actually fit them onto the tops of panniers. So say if you've got a BMW GS with the big aluminium side panniers with the loops on the top, you can put one of those either side on tops of the panniers as well, which is really good. And it's great to see that they're roll top waterproof bags and separate, so you could separate both of these, or you could keep them in the main bag, which is great. So that's brilliant. Great. So let's have a look now at what we bought today from Go Outdoors, other than the new tent, of course. Okay, so I got this little bowl here, and basically it's flat and it pops out into like a breakfast cereal bowl, or you can put some pasta in there and eat it. And I generally tend to use this in conjunction with my Jetboil. Now, this Jetboil I bought last year. Basically it boils water, you can cook food in it, you can do everything with it, but what I like about it is it's really compact. As you can see the size of it just now. So if you open the top, inside you've actually got a gas canister. This happens to be a Jetboil branded one, but the smaller cans also fit inside. Inside here you've got a burner, and also you've got a stand. So the little stand unfolds, and then basically your canister fits onto the bottom, like so, and then that's your base for your Jetboil. What you can do then is you just screw on your burner, like so. And then you can buy these ones that have igniters on. I don't on this, so I have to use a lighter. And then basically you put your hot water or your food in your top of your Jetboil, if you're just making a cup of coffee or a tea or something. And that's how it works basically. And comes with a neoprene outer, so you don't burn yourself. Just turn it off. So you can put foods or boil water in there as well. So one of the things that I purchased today, which I've actually used before, and these are really good if you get stuck and there's nowhere to eat and you're camping. So these are made by Wayfarer, and basically they're a ready meal, so they're not dehydrated meal you have to put water in. They're already inside. As I say, those are made by Wayfarer. You can buy them from camping shops or Go Outdoors, and all you do with these is you fold them in half like that. You pull the top off the bag, you put them into some water in your Jetboil, and you boil it for about 7 minutes, and then you've got a ready meal. This one's chili con carne and rice, really nice, as good as some restaurants I've been in. So that one's great, and also I've got a vegetable chili one just here, so got a couple for backup there where I'm camping, and basically I recommend those, and also recommend the Jetboil because it's super easy, and you can store this away in your luggage. It doesn't take up too much room. Top back on that. And the stand comes off the bottom of your gas canister, and then you just stuff that in there, put your gas canister on your burner, slide it into your Jetboil, put the lid on, and that's it. That's the size of it basically, so that's really great. They retail out at about £120. You can buy them from most camping stores, and their branding is Jetboil, so that's what I use. Okay, so that's what the little pot is for, to put my food in, save eating it out of the bags, and as you can see it folds up really flat and really lightweight. Let's have a look what else I bought today. So I am mentioning that I got some other stuff which is nick wax, and I use this for my textile gear to use it as a tech wash, to wash the jackets and trousers that I wear, textile stuff. And then this is a Nikwax direct wash-in waterproofer that I use. And you can buy this from walking shops, camping shops, and I generally tend to use this once or twice a year on my textile clothing for winter and also when it's raining. So that's what I bought. Those are about £6 or £7 each, by the way, but they do last probably a couple of years if you're only doing it a couple of times a year. Okay, so the other thing that I use while I'm camping, I use a Eurohike 500 down sleeping bag. Now this sleeping bag is a 3-season 1.18 kilo sleeping bag, and I don't know if you can see that, you probably can't, but it goes down to -13 centigrade or +27. So it's pretty much a 3-season sleeping bag, but it is a down one. Now, from experience, I've had the cheaper sleeping bags in the past, and I find I'm waking up cold in the middle of the night. So with the down one, I've never had an issue or a problem with this, and it's nice and warm at night, and for all weathers pretty much. So it compacts down into a small section like this, so easy to go into your roll top bag or your panniers or anything like that. So that's my sleeping bag I use, and it's a Eurohike down 500. So a couple of other items that I love for camping. One is my Vango Trek Standard. What this is a self-inflatable sleeping mat. It's really good. It's about 5 centimeters thick. Basically you just unroll it and undo a valve and it inflates itself. So those are really good. Make sure you get a good quality one and one that's pretty thick. I think 5 centimeters is pretty good for camping. It's pretty comfortable and keeps the cold off the ground away from your body. So that's a must for me. I like to be comfortable. The other thing I use is a self-inflatable pillow as well. This is again by Vango, and it has like a fleecy liner on the pillow, so it's really comfortable when it's self-inflated, and also it's got like a sponge inside, so it's really nice to sleep on. Again, that was not the cheapest of the pillow products. Some of them are just inflatable and not self-inflatable. So that was really good. Love that one. And the other thing that I really like is my Heliox chair. Now this product is a copy of the Heliox or Heliox chair. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll put a picture of one just here. And this chair basically packs down into, it's about 1 foot long. I can fit this in my top box or in my roll top bag, or if you've got some panniers it'll go in there very easily as well. But it's got a back on it, as you've seen in the picture. It's really comfortable to sit in, and I think you need a chair rather than a stool when you're camping, especially if you're an old bugger like me. So I really like that one, and that's always a must when I go camping. So yeah, so that's the video today. It's a little bit about my camping equipment. As I said, I'm going over to Yorkshire next week to Elvington. Speed wheelie record over there, and I'll be camping 1 night or 2 nights. Hopefully this weather will pass over us and get out of the way, and then we can get some dry weather back. But it's been a bit of a rainy week and a weekend. So anyway, hope you like the video. Stay tuned, and we'll have some more coming shortly. If you like the videos, please subscribe and hit the bell button for regular reminders of new videos coming up.